What was working for you out there tonight?
Fastball slider. I was locating the ball down in the zone pretty consistently. Had good movement on my slider today. Just down in the zone. So
it's kind of going through your mind there on that last out. I would assume the mentality at least probably stays the same because everything's been working for you all night.
Yeah, obviously there's butterflies going out there for the ninth, but just kept telling myself to stay present, stay in the moment, and just keep getting better.
What's the closest you've come to a no-hitter? I mean, have you gotten them in high school? Or?
I've thrown a couple no-hitters, but 7 innings.
Right.
Ah, let's go, baby! Atta baby Snyder! Welcome to it!
Man, what is that?
Why that feel so good?
What is that?
Don't eat it. That's all I gotta say.
My God, I can't breathe through my nose. Where were we?
Yeah, you'd had 7-inning no-hitters, but
yeah, that was the closest I've been to a 9-inning no-hitter.
It's a tough spot there in the ninth once they get the hit because it's only 2-0 at that point. The tying runs at the plate. How was it tough at all to remain focused at that point once it's gone, or
not really? No, I kind of just exhaled and stuck to the plan, which was just keep getting ahead.
You've had sort of measured starts, I guess, since Moorhead State. Was that the plan going into this game, or what? What were they?
I'm not really sure what the plan was going in, but I knew once I kept putting up those zeros, I wasn't going to be taken out. So.
Did you know you had that much in the tank as far as pitches?
Yeah, I've been extended out before. So.
Are the guys saying anything to you in the dugout? Sometimes they kind of keep it on the down low when the no-hitter, a perfect game or anything. They say anything to you, or just kind of?
No comments. I mean, it was just good job, fist bumps, that kind of thing. But I mean, for the most part, it's pretty silent.
Did you realize from the beginning that you hadn't allowed a hit, or did you look up suddenly like, oh, something's going on here?
I kind of knew. It was in the back of my mind, but every time that thought creeped into my mind, I would just say, stay focused and just keep getting outs.
Are people usually more talkative to you in the dugout, or is that typical for a start?
I'd say a little bit more, yeah. But
any thoughts on TCU coming up? Another great program.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We got Alec Manoa on Friday against their ace, Nick Lodolo, so that's going to be a good start for sure. And we got Wolf and Stroud behind them, so it's going to be a good time. We're playing good baseball, so we're just going to keep on rolling.
It seems like you've really embraced this midweek starter role. Just tell me a little bit about being that guy.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's the card that I was dealt, so I'm going to, to the best of my ability, I'm going to go out there and perform every Tuesday or Wednesday. Coach Mays gave me the opportunity to be a starter this year, and I'm just taking advantage of it.
It's sort of uncharted territory for this program, but in the postseason, your role becomes potentially very important to get through a regional and conference tournament. Is that something you're keeping in mind, I guess, throughout these midweeks?
Yeah, I take pride in preparing every day to go out there and pitch, whether it's out in relief or if it's starting. But whatever Coach Mays needs me to do, and I'll be ready.
The hit, just did that feel like it took forever? Just what was going through your mind as that came back up through the box?
It kind of happened quickly, really. I kind of did a celebration before the ball was, I started raising my arms, then he was safe, and I was like, dang it. But
and then how important was the next step? I mean, the tying runs at the plate all of a sudden, so what did you have to do to refocus and not let it get out of hand?
Well, before I got back on the rubber, I just told myself to stay calm and just stick to the plan. Get strike one, stay in the moment. That's really the game plan for me.
After the type of performances that Alec has been having, Coach Mazey had said that he seems to have seen that trickle down through the rest of the pitching staff. You see him go out there, and then the guys throughout the rest of the weekend want to match his success. So with that happening, what's going through the minds of guys on the pitching staff? Do you talk to Alec, get advice from Alec, or how has his success really helped you guys as a whole?
It's been great having Manoa out there being a workhorse. It's definitely super competitive among all the pitchers. You want to be as good as you can be, and when you have a guy like AK going out there, you just got someone to compete with along with yourself, and it's friendly competition.
Got a little bit of trash to talk to him. You got 16 Ks tonight.
No trash talk from me.
No trash talk even after what he just did to you there with whatever that was?
I already forgave him.
Is that what happens when a guy's 6'7", 260?
I guess so.
Shaving cream?
I don't know. It's kind of sweet. I'm gonna say like yogurt. Yogurt? Yeah, I don't eat yogurt.